Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been so long since I uploaded a video, but today I thought let's make something spicy and something easy. And that's right, let's make Ddukbokki. Now here are the ingredients. We got rice cakes, medium to hard-boiled eggs, some veggies, fish cake, and our sauce. Today I got Korean red pepper paste, Korean red pepper flakes, and some brown sugar. Don't forget the soy sauce and our garlic. Now don't worry, I put the ingredients down below. And for this recipe, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. You can always use some beef stock or a simple anchovy broth if you have time or if you have on deck. But today's video, we're gonna use water and it's still gonna taste great. Hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna get our vegetable ready. Now I got some cabbage here. Now I'm gonna cut these into bite-sized pieces. But this is total optional. You don't have to put it, but I like the taste of it. Next, we're gonna peel half an onion and we're gonna cut these into strips. About 1/4 inch, about fingernail size. Now we got our green onions. I'm gonna use 3 today, but you can put in as much as you want. Now, I'm gonna cut the ends off and don't throw these away unless you want to. But I like to use these for like some stock. Now you can cut these any ways you want. I've seen people make big cuts, even these small ones. But you decide what you want. I preferred little strips like the second option here. But you know what? You choose. Now we're gonna cut the rest of the green onion as garnish. Or you can put it in whenever you want to, depending on what you like. I'm gonna usually save these for the last so I can get that green onion taste better. Now we got our garlic and we're gonna smash these and just dice them up so that we can mix it with our sauce. And you can see here, I'm just gonna do a little squish and dice. And now we got our fish cakes. I prefer these thin sheets one. Now I'm using 3 sheets, but you can definitely put as much as you want. But remember, if you put more, it's gonna be fishier. So now let's cut these down the middle. And you can cut these however you want. You can do strips or little triangles like here. Just go diagonal, straight, and diagonal. And you'll get your perfect little triangles. Now before we start, make sure to wash the rice cakes to get all that preservative out before we put it into the pot. Now let's make our sauce. You can definitely use white sugar instead of brown. I'm just using brown because that's all I had in the kitchen. Now we're gonna put in that garlic with some soy sauce. Keep mixing it all together until you get this nice little sauce paste. Now that we have all the vegetables ready, we just need the pot and water to cook this. Now I'm gonna put in my water in my pot. Now make sure to get this a little warm before you put in the sauce and all the other ingredients. For me, I made this way too early. The water wasn't nearly as warm as I wanted, but it'll probably be better if you put in the sauce when it gets a little warm. Now we don't want any of the sauce to go to waste, so we're gonna put some of the water from the pot into the bowl and mix it up and put as much as we can. Now we got our rice cakes and let's just put it in. Now usually the water will be a little warmer at this point, but my burner was running out of gas, so this is what I can do. But don't worry, if the same situation happened to you, all you do is just cook it for a little bit longer. Now I'm putting my onions in, and remember those cabbages I was talking about? Yeah, we're gonna save those towards the end with the fish cake. I'm gonna put some of the green onions as well, and you can put in all of the green onions, but I'm gonna put in a little bit for now, and then save some later for the garnishing. Now you can see my water is starting to boil. I wanted that to be a little bit earlier, but it's okay, because Ddukbokki, you can just keep on cooking. Now we got our fish cakes. Now let's put it in. We're just gonna mix these fish cakes in until it's nicely coated with the sauce. And you remember that cabbage? Let's put some of that and a little bit more green onion. I love green onion, but I'm gonna keep some of it for later. And we're gonna just mix up everything together until we get the water really hot and boiling, and you can see the color change and the thickening. Now let's put in our eggs. Now I got medium boiled eggs because I like them a little bit gooey on the inside. And depending on how hard or how soft you want the eggs, you just put them either towards the beginning or the end. It's up to you on your egg preference. Well, Look at that sauce thicking up and everything already looks so good. I'm gonna boil this a little bit more until I get the sauce to be nice and thick. And there you have it, folks. We're all done. Look at that delicious ddukbokki that we just made. Now we're just gonna plate it, and I would suggest to use a bigger bowl. One of those little shallow bowls that is wide enough for you just to see all this yummy goodness. Now, all we gotta do is just eat it. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh, guys, you don't understand how good that was. If you enjoyed that video, please give me a thumbs up, a like, notification bell, all that good stuff, and make sure to subscribe so that I can put out more content for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.